Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill. You already know I'm back again at you with another video. So shout out to the Galactic family. All right. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels and salute to Drew Nation. I need each and every one of you wonderful people to press that like button, press that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right. Let's get right into this, family. All right. Uproot all seeds of negativity sowed by the enemy, because what they say or use against you shall not prosper in any way. Let's talk about it. When the devil sees you moving forward with your life and things are going smoothly for you, one thing that the devil will do is try to bring confusion into your life. The devil doesn't like to see you focused on your blessings. He doesn't like to see you happy. When you're focused on your blessings and you're happy, that's showing him that you are in obedience to God. You're doing the best that you can to please him. And he's pleased with you, and he's shining light on you, and his favor is on you. Negative people can see these things because they know that their actions have swayed them away from God and his ways. So these evil people know. They know that they have no God in them. Don't let them fool you. They know that they're evil. They know that they're bad people. A lot of them know these things, and they like being that way. A lot of them like dark, twisted things. They like being an evil, spiteful, putrid type of hater kind of person. This is who they are. All right. They eat, sleep, and breathe this. Just like we draw ourselves close to God, there are people who like to draw themselves towards darkness, negativity, evil ways, evil acts, negative deeds, negative thinking, right? So when the devil sees you not being this kind of person, he will bring people into your life to test you. Just like Job was tested, the devil will bring people into your life to test you. All right. God wants to see if you are going to be just like them. God wants to see if your faith is strong enough in him, because it's going to, if you believe and if you have faith, anything that a person does negatively is going to bring you closer to God. Now, you may have just stumbled upon some new things in your life. You may have just leveled up in life. Might not be a huge level, might not be life-changing, but you're leveling up. Things are moving for you, and the devil hates to see progress in God's children. The devil doesn't want to see God's children rise up, become anything with themselves, right? Because you're the one who answered the call. Many are called, few are chosen. You're the one who answered the call on your life. You're the one who's taking responsibility for their actions. You're the one who is not just going to be you're not just going to lay down and die like they want you to. And the fact that they can't destroy you, they're mad, and the devil's mad. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to separate you from God. They're going to try to get your mind off of all things good. They're trying to get your mind off of all things of good report. They don't want you to think about pure things. They don't want you to think about good things, right? They don't want you to think about righteous things. People know that people are being positive because they're not being negative. And one thing that a negative person, one thing that narcissists will do is they will go to positive people and try to drain their energy, and try to use them as a source of supply. They'll try to see if they can get in your head with bad things that they say to try to cause fear, try to cause you to freak out, try to cause you to go into a downward spiral in your mind with your life, or with your life in your mind. All right, either one. They want to paint a bad picture. They know you're thinking good, positive things. They know you're a positive person. So the devil will use people to try to come into your life to sow seeds of doubt and seeds of negativity. All right. But they will not prosper in any way. When two or three agree, if you don't agree with what these negatives are trying to say and trying to plant into your mind, all right, because they're sowing seeds, they're trying to plant seeds of doubt into your mind. They see that you've got this under control. They see you managing. When evil people see you managing the things that they're trying to do to you, they feel a sense of loss. And that sense of loss comes from their loss of control. They're not able to control you like they thought they were, or they're not able to control you like they did. They're used to people obeying their every word. They're used to people hanging off of their every word. And when they see that you're walking in faith, when they see that you're unbothered, when they see that you have so much God in your life, it doesn't matter what they try to do, because you know it has no power or no strength, because there is no power or no strength stronger than the God in you. These outward forces have to fall. These outward forces have to stay in their place. They have to obey what you agree with. They have to obey your states of mind, the laws of mind. So if your state of mind is in agreement with the laws of mind, these people aren't going to have any power over you. They could say whatever they want. It's not going to have any power over you or your life. When you feed into what people tell you, you are feeding the negative entities behind what they told you. Somebody told you something bad. If you start to believe it, you start to go into it, you start to see it, you start to visualize the bad thing happening. Now you're fearful. Now you're anxious. Now you're setting yourself up to make more mistakes. You're attracting opportunities and situations for you to make mistakes. The devil just planted a seed in your mind, and it grew and blossomed, and now you're taking the fruit that it bared. So what you need to do is you need to cut that tree at the root. You need to ask God and pray to Jesus that they burn that tree at the root so that it does not produce or bear any fruit, because they are trying to plant negative seeds in your mind so you bear negative fruit. There will be people who come into your life used by the devil when everything is going smoothly and everything is all right, to point out what's going wrong, to point out what you're doing wrong, to point out how bad you're doing, or the fact that you're not doing good enough, or to try to trip you up and get you focused on something bad. So that way, like I said, you'll attract more bad. But as long as you don't agree with them, as long as you continue to believe in God, what they say has no power over your life. All right. The life and death is in the tongue. Don't let people speak death over your life. If someone is speaking death over your life, they're just speaking death over themselves. They're speaking destruction over themselves. They're speaking that negativity over themselves. The power lies with you. The power lies in your mind, how you view them and how you view the situation. Don't view the situation as something that's going to take you out. That is draining. To have to sit there and deal with something that you think is going to happen because of what someone said, that's draining. Instead of using your mind and uplifting your mind to a point to where you have faith. Faith is believing in those things that are unseen as though they were. So what you have to do is you have to continue to believe in righteousness. You have to continue to believe in God, and realize that this person or these persons or whatever this situation is being used by the devil in a way to try to stop you, hold you back, get you to curse yourself, get you to think negatively. When people are thinking negatively, when people are thinking something bad is going to happen, they're making and creating realities for that to happen. People don't just try to come into your life and sow seeds of doubt and negativity for no reason. They want you to create that image in your mind. They tell you something negative in hopes that you'll paint a picture in your mind, in hopes that that seed will plant, grow, and bear fruit. They want you to think about what they said and see it as truth. They want you to visualize what they said happening. They want you to focus on something negative now because of what they said. And they want to kill your joy and kill your positivity with what they said. The devil is like a roaring lion, a roaring wildcat. It comes to seek, kill, devour, and destroy. When they see you peaceful, when they see you happy, they have to come seek you out and destroy that, because your happiness goes against how they view life. If I'm not happy, no one is supposed to be happy. Narcissists are negative people who are wallowing in the muck and mire of life, who are stuck in constant negative thinking, rumination. If you view your life in a positive way and you see things going well for you, people around you aren't going to want to see that. They're going to want to take that smile and turn it into a frown. There are some people who make it a personal job and their personal goal to make you fail at life. There are some people whose personal goal is to seek out any light, seek out anything positive, and extinguish it. They want to put that positive fire out with their negativity. All right, with their extinguisher of negativity, their extinguisher of negatives. They just want to come and spray negatives all over your positive fire, just and try to put your fire out. But they can't unless you allow them to. That's why the mind is very powerful. That's why they have to try to attack your mind. They have to attack your mind because they're trying to get in your head. People want to get in your head and make you think that things aren't going to work out for you when everything works out for you, regardless of if you see them ever again or not. Things are always going to work out in your favor, regardless of if you stay at a place or not, regardless of if you live at a place or not, regardless of if they're paying you or not. Everything is going to work out for you, regardless of if they're loving you or not, regardless of if they want your relationship to work or not. Oh, a lot of women act like this today. Oh, well, a lot of guys act like when whatever it is. Oh, those cars, they break down. Those cars don't last long. I seen one of those, the exact same one you're about to buy. I saw they don't even have a car. I saw it on the side of the road. If I was buying a car, I would get this one. I wouldn't get that one because, and it'll be one that it'll be one that's out of your price range. They watching you so much, they know how much money you got. They just want to come discourage you. You hustled, you scraped up, you scrounged up, you saved up, you put up, you stacked up everything you possibly could to get this car. Here they come. Those cars only last but a few months when you buy them used. They're not as good as brand new cars. Look at that person over there. What do you have? You don't even have a car. Why are you over here telling me about what I'm about to do? Oh, well, I just thought you might want my advice. I know these kinds of things. The people who feel they know is because when people act like that, it's because they're in their ego. They think they're better than you. They want you to take their word as gold. They want you to take what they say. They want you to see them as a threat. And they're also insecure about you. You make them insecure because you're strong in your faith. You're confident in your abilities. You're confident in yourself. These are things that destroy people from the inside out. These are things that are killing your enemies. When your enemies have no say-so in your life, it lets them know how weak they are. It lets them know that they're powerless. This is something that they can't stand. They can't stand to see you in your true power, not giving them the authority to have say-so over your life. All right? They want to have say-so over your life, and you don't let them. And that's why they are upset with you, trying to destroy you. They're upset with you because you won't lay down and die and let them destroy you. They want you to die, die, die. You won't lay down and die, die, die. You're reaching towards the mark. You're pressing towards life. You speak life. It's all progression when it comes to you. It's all progress when it comes to you. It's all forward momentum when it comes to you. They try to hold you back. It's like a rubber band. They slingshot you into your success. They try to hold you back and pew, they just slingshotted you to the next level of life, even though they thought they held you back. Them holding you back helped you create a business. Them holding you back helped you realize how strong you are, your true potential. All them ganging up against you showed you just how strong and powerful God is in you, and let you know just how much power, just how much God you have in you. People do not attack, try to stop, try to cohort, try to throw over or overthrow a weak person's plans. They'll call you weak, they'll call you soft, but they're constantly trying to get in your head. They're constantly trying to go up against you, compete with you, fight you, stop you. If a person's soft, why it got to be all that? If a person's not big and bad and strong and tough, what you wasting your time with them for? Well, shouldn't you be going towards somebody that is the real threat? Shouldn't you be going towards someone that is stronger, someone better? Or are you the weak person and I'm the strong person and you're just gaslighting me? They seek out weak people, but once they find out you're weak and they can't destroy you, they get damaged. Their ego gets hurt. They get bruised. They got all types of sores festering in their mind. Whether you don't know it or not, when you're jealous of people, you form sores in your mind. Your mind becomes filled with infested with sores, because that jealousy is eating you alive from the inside out. And that's what they don't know. They're destroying themselves with their own thoughts. Here they come trying to destroy you with some negativity and with some evil, but they're destroying themselves. So uproot all seeds of negativity. When people come into your life and they see things are going well, they see things are going right, if they're of the devil, they are going to speak nothing but death. They're going to speak nothing but negativity. You think positive, you think life, you think success, you think well-being, you think money. When people come into your life speaking about poverty, with not accepting any solutions, when people come into your life speaking negativity, not wanting to be positive, not trying to shift the conversation, when they just stay stuck on whatever they're trying to talk about and they don't want to hear anything you have to say, that is an energy vampire. That is a demon. That's someone that is allowing the devil to use them. All right. They're most likely going to come in a playful spirit. They're most likely going to come smiling in your face, or they may come looking at you with the narcissistic stare, the narcissistic glare, that mean mug, the narcissist mean mug, the angry, evil, demonic look. All right. Very stylish for them. It's very becoming of who they are. All right. Very good indicator of, I'm going to stay away from you, because if I come near you, we're going to battle this out. And all it is going to be a battle of the mind. And once you learn how to battle your mind, once you learn how to deflect their negative energy, once you learn how to not absorb, not take in, not believe these people, because when 2 or 3 agree, prayers get answered. That's why when the Bible says when 2 or 3 are in the presence of his name, or when 2 or 3 come in his name, all right? The 2 or 3 are you, your mind, what was said, the person's energy, the negativity. Don't agree with any of that. It's only the devil trying to use them to throw off God's plans for you in your life. You don't need the devil throwing off God's plans for you in your life. That's something that you don't need. So what you have to do is, when they come into your life speaking all those negative things, pray against it. All right. Ask God to burn all the negativity out of your life. When people come into your life speaking things, reverse that, rebuke it. Don't accept it. I reverse that curse. I expel those negative spells. When people come into your life speaking oppositely of how you think and act and how you speak, and are consciously aware of it, that's the devil. It's different when you're having a conversation with someone and they just are talking about something that they went through or something that they're going through, but there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel with their conversation. But I got through it, Drew. It was hard, it was difficult. I got through it, I overcame it, and I was able to get closer to God and praise him and realize my true power, instead of people just saying negative, 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 no hope, no hope, no hope, trying to plant seeds of doubt, chaos, destruction, loss in your mind. All right. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, the Bible says, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. All right. These people are not just saying something bad. Their bad company is corrupting good character. They're trying to corrupt your good character with the negative things that they say. They want you to think like them. If you think like them, you'll be stressed out like them. If you're stressed out like them, you're not going to be happy with a smile on your face, feeling good, high vibrational, because that's how they hate to see you. They want to put things in your mind to lower your vibration, to lower your vibe, to weaken your energy field, so that way they could come in for the kill. That's how destructive they are. They want to weaken your force field, weaken your aura, weaken your energy field, so that way, once they plant that seed, they could come in and destroy you and plant all types of negative crops, all types of bad trees that produce terrible fruit, bitter fruit. And that's what you don't want in your life. All right. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. All right. Their bad company, it it corrupts good character. All right. You know what corruption is? Corruption is that one bad cousin that comes around the good cousin, and that shows that good cousin how to ruin their life. All right. Bad corruption is that friend that's not a real friend, that comes into your life smiling, saying that they're about God and all these good things, but lo and behold, they're just trying to use you for money and trying to trap you and trying to be a bad friend, because they're trying to take advantage of someone they see that is a good, giving, kind-hearted person that hasn't been in too many abusive relationships, so they're not up on the game of abusive people. Woe unto people who come to good people and try to corrupt them. I never corrupted anybody. I could gladly say that. All right. I never went to anybody and was like, yo, let's go do this negative stuff that's going to ruin your life forever. I was never one of those kinds of people. All right. If I did, God forgive me. But once I became consciously aware, once I knew that this could have an impact on people's lives, I was like, yo, everybody changes. Everybody goes through things, but voluntarily and sincerely, that's a word. I could sincerely say that I never went out to try to destroy or ruin anybody's life. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody makes the best decisions. But once I realized the impact of my decision, I changed. I would not be here talking to you, reading my Bible, talking about positive things if I didn't change. All right, people would see the lack of authenticity and the lack of realness in my style. People would be able to see, like, oh, he's fake. He's not being genuine, right? So those are corruptive people. Corruptive people, they want to come into your life. They will, instead of doing something positive, they want to do negative things. They'll come into your life and act like they're a positive person. Yeah, brother, I'm about this, I'm about that. But all the while, they're trying to snake you and fake you out of your blessings, out of your good energy. That's the only reason why they will attach themselves to you. But once they don't see themselves getting from you what they thought they could get from you by attaching themselves to you, that's when the degrading comes, because that's what happens before the discard. They break you down and break you down because you're not able to produce for them what they thought they could get or what they want, and now they continue to break you down, and then they just leave you to the side. So don't allow your bad company will corrupt you. Don't surround yourself with bad company. The only thing bad company can do is corrupt you. Not to get sidetracked, I just wanted to give a little example of what bad company can do and how it can corrupt you. All right. God doesn't want you to be around people who will corrupt you. He wants to be around people who will motivate you, people who will uplift you, people who will make you feel better about yourself and your life, people who will motivate you and tell you good things, sow good seeds in your mind, people who will tell you you will become successful, people who are good brothers and sisters that have positive things to say. The devil will have negative things to say. You'll say you can, the devil will come into your life and tell you you can't. You'll be positive, the devil will come into your life and be nothing and bring nothing but negativity. Whenever you try to be positive around a devil, they're always going to have something to say to bring it down. And that's a narcissist. That's a narcissistic trait. You say, I'm having a good day. It would be a good day, but it's just not. uh, and they'll be that way around you. So all you have to do is you have to uproot those seeds. You have to uproot that doubt. You got to uproot those negative feelings, and you got to ask God to burn all that negative energy, all those negative things that they said at the root. So that way those seeds don't get planted and don't grow in your mind. It's the same as, I'm not going to believe that. That's pretty much all it is. You're rejecting their negativity and you're telling yourself, I ain't going to believe that. I don't believe that. Well, everyone that tries to do that, they don't make it unless they sell their soul. All right. Now, there are some cases where some people do that, but people know the type of spirit that you have. You're working towards what you want. People see you reaching for greater and reaching for more. That was just an example. There are some people. We all know how that industry works. Yes, there are people who do black magic, who will exchange your energy for all the riches of life. All right, that's very demonic. I wouldn't do that, because you're going to constantly be in a perpetual state of hell, because you sold your energy, you sold your soul for material wishes. So I wouldn't do that. But there are certain ways that people discourage positive people and people who they see trying to make it in life. All right, not everybody that becomes successful that way. Like I always say, whatever if there are any roadblocks to success, to where God isn't enough to help me get to where I want to go, that's where I stop. If I have to do certain things that compromise what I decide for myself as a God-fearing, God-believing person, then I'm not going to do it. All right. Luckily, God has put it in me to where I know I don't need that much, but I will take it to as far as God allows me to go. I will do that. If there's no limitations on my life and God's okay with that, I'm not putting any on him. But depending on where you get, I only think that works if you're trying to get into their organization. If you're working on your success and you're doing your own thing by yourself, there's no limit to where you could take it. Of course, you may not be able to take it as far. I mean, I ain't even gonna say that. There's no limits. All right, if you believe in God and whatever you want to do with your life is possible. I'm not gonna speak that. All right, because there we go. Seeds of doubt. That's what people try to do. That's old conditioning. Somebody along the line told me I couldn't do something. I didn't believe them. All right, I may have believed them a little bit, but I didn't believe them wholeheartedly, because I'm still here and I'm still out of fear and I'm still working on my goals and my dreams, and I'm not giving up, because I know that if I stay strong and if I keep working towards what I want for my life, I can be it, I can do it, and I can have it. And when the more people that come into your life and try to speak negatively or negativity about the things that you're doing, that's how you know you're on the right track, because these people are taking time out of their day to make it an effort to try and stop you. All right, let's get back to some of our scriptures here. All right, we left off with 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled by bad company. Corrupts. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts. You like how I made that rhyme, right? Bad company corrupts your good behavior. All right. Worries can turn something good and something healthy into something ugly. They want you to worry. Worry causes stress. Worry causes health problems. When people are worried about what they have to do, when people are worried about their life and their situation, they're not going to want you to not be outside of that dimension. They're going to want you to be in that worry dimension where you're worried about everything. You're worried about this, you're worried about that. And some people will actually try to force you into living that life. All right. Like when you're not worrying, you are in a state of bliss. You're in a state of heaven. You are not concerned by those things. Even if they try to make you concerned by those things, it's your mind. Can't nobody have power over your mind unless you give it to them. All right. Unless you worry about something that someone said, that's you pouring water on the seed that they planted in your mind. That's all they want you to do. They come around you, say negative things, say evil things to you about your future, about your situation, about what you have going on, and they want you to believe it. And when you believe it, you're watering the seed that they planted. You're aiding in your own destruction by believing the negative things people say about you. All right. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14. With perverted hearts devises evil, continually sowing discord. These people are perverted. Their ways are perverted. All right. When you choose evil over good, your ways are perverted. All right. So these people, they're perverted and their heart devises evil. All right. Their heart devises evil. These people have an evil heart. If you have an evil heart, that means you have an evil mind. When the Bible talks about the heart, it's referencing your mind. These people have evil thoughts, and they want to take those evil thoughts out on you by trying to get you to believe the things that they say. You know this isn't going to work out for you. You know you're not going to become successful with that. You know you're not going to make any money doing that. These are the seeds that they try to plant in your mind, seeds of doubt. Don't go believing these people. All right, you're supposed to know that with Christ, all things are possible. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. With God, all things are possible. All right, with God and Christ, all things are possible. All right, you could take over the world with God. You could take over the world with Christ. All things are possible. All things are possible. All right. So when they have an evil heart, they're continually going to sow discord. Anyone with an evil heart continuously sows discord. They continuously sow discord. That means they come to break up families, they come to break up relationships, they come to break up friendships, they come to break up peace. Wherever there's peace, they have to sow discord, they have to destroy it, they have to break it up, they have to make it so it doesn't exist. They don't want your joy, your peace, your happiness to exist. They got to sow discord so your faith in God will not exist. So you'll start to believe in the devil. So you'll start to believe negative thoughts. You'll start to put more power in your negative thinking, your stinking thinking, more than your good positive thinking. All right, I know I talk about positive a lot, but it's not just I'm positive. It's a way of being. It's a mindset. It's a mind state. It's a way to think so that way you could be, do, and have what you want in life. It's not something to say just only so you feel good about yourself. Because if you're saying I'm positive, but you're not taking steps to have positivity in your life, it's not the same thing. You need to be taking steps towards being a positive person. That's what you're doing with your life, not just what you're saying. So it's very important to speak positive. It's very important to say positive things, but it's also important to take positive action in your life. And the more positive action you take in your life, the more the devil is going to use people to try and sow discord. The devil don't want you out here believing in God. He don't want you out here believing in yourself. You have a very strong faith and a very strong power within yourself when you believe in God and when you believe in your own ability and when you know that there's nothing that can stop you and when you're willing to take on life and when you're moving out here with no fear, when you're not afraid of people, when you're not afraid of the things people say. Oh, you know God can't do this, and you know that's not going to work, and you know that's like hitting the lottery. People equate you wanting to be rich to hitting the lottery, not knowing you're willing to put in the amount of work it takes to become what you want. Some people get lucky and they get rich off a scratch off. Some people create their own luck, see themselves as lucky because they believe in God and they have Jesus and they start a business and they walk out on faith. not on sight. My faith is on sight. I don't walk on sight. I walk on faith, and my faith is on sight. Whatever the devil tries to hit me with, it's on sight with faith. Whatever these negatives try to hit you with, it's on sight with faith. Because we don't walk off sight, we walk off faith. So that faith is on sight. It's always on sight with the chosen ones. It's always on sight with people who have faith and believe in God and Jesus, because we always got something to fight. We always got something to battle, because it's always a roaring lion that comes to seek, devour, kill, and destroy. All right. But that's why you put on the armor of God. You put on your faith. You put on your righteousness. You put on truth. Okay. You put on wisdom. You put on knowledge. You put on understanding. All right. You put these things on and they aren't able to rattle you. They aren't able to shatter that dream. They aren't able to kill that dream. They aren't able to kill your good vibes. All right, because they know you're a positive person and they know that they have to destroy that. And that's one way that they can get to you and bring you down. All right, Ephesians chapter, this is my favorite one. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but indeed expose them. That's my favorite verse of the day. Ephesians 5, verse 11. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness. You ain't supposed to be taking no part in the unfruitful work of darkness. Anybody, you can't do that. You can't have that. That's not going to work out for you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. Negative, 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 negative. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11, especially when it's stuff that you have no control over or no power over. It's just people that are negative trying to get you to worry about stuff because they see you chilling. They see you at peace. The devil comes to sow, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14, with perverted hearts devise evil, continually sowing discord. Their heart is perverted. They can only sow seeds of discord. They can only sow seeds of evil continually because their heart devises evil continually. You're thinking about how you can make it. You're thinking about how to make other people's lives better. You're thinking about how to become a more positive person. These people are out here thinking about how they can destroy you. They're out here thinking about what plan they can devise to take you out the game, to try and crush your success, try and crush your positive self-belief. They want you to have a negative self-belief. You already overcame that in your own mind. You're not going to let no outward forces take you back. You're not going to let no outward forces bring you back to that. You already overcame all that. You already sat with yourself. You already dealt with your darkness. You already prayed your darkness away. You already prayed away those dark days, those dark times. You've already prayed all that away. You've already asked God for his forgiveness. You've already repented. You've already seen the error of your ways and asked God to lead you into a better place. You ask God to lead you into better ways. You ask God to lead you into being able to produce better fruit and better works. So here they come, slithering up with their negativity, trying to make you backslide. And that's what it's all about. They come to seek, destroy, and devour. Yes, I dropped my paper, but it's all good. They come to seek, destroy, and devour. All right. So, like I said, Proverbs 6, verse 14, with perverted hearts devises evil. They have a perverted heart. All right. Their heart is continually thinking, what can I do to stop her? I don't like the fact that what I say to her has no effect. I don't like the fact that the things I tell her does not rattle her, does not put her in fear. She is not allowing what I say to get to her to cause her anxiety. What I'm saying to her is not causing her to feel that her world is over. I'm unable to cause her to think that her world is coming crashing down. I'm not strong enough to change her mind and get in her head and change her mind from a good day to a bad one. They know you're having a good day before they get in the way. They know you're having a good day before they open their mouth and you hear what they say. They're aware of these things. So they have to come with their forked tongue. They have to come with their two-edged sword and speak death. They have to speak death over a person who believes in life. And the fact that you haven't given up on life, the fact that you see a better life for yourself, Satan has to use the people who are a catalyst and a minion for his evil works and deeds to come destroy you. That's it. They're trying to come and destroy you with the things that they're saying, because their heart continually devises evil. What plan can I use to stop him? What plan can I use to make him quit? What plan can I use to try to get him out of here? What plan can I devise to turn everyone against this person so that way this person don't want to come back here? What plan can I devise to try to break them up and destroy their relationship? I don't have any love. I see they're in love. I see they're happy. I have to destroy this relationship. They may have a love child behind all that love. That's too much love for me. The devil hates love. The devil hates love. He can't stand it. This person is peaceful. I see this person is off today. They're minding their business. I have to come destroy that. You know it's going to rain. It's a sunny day. It looks nice. It ain't a cloud in the sky. You know it's going to rain. You know it's going to rain. Yeah, they say it's going to rain all week. It's going to be stormy. It's not. It's going to be so ugly outside. Yo, they'll be trying to have a conversation with you looking like this. You don't want to talk to me? What's wrong with me and my conversation? I'm a people person. It's always the people. I'm a people person. Okay, people person. More like a narcissist. But, yo, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. The scripture of the day. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead, expose them. All right, so expose the wicked ways of darkness. Expose those wicked ways of darkness. Take no part in the unfruitful works. Take no part in the unfruitful works, but indeed expose them. And expose them by not believing in what they say. Expose them by proving what they say to be falsehood. Expose them by proving them out to be the liar that they are, because the devil is a liar. And if they're coming into your life spitting lies at you, wanting you to accept them as truth, that's Proverbs 6:14. They're perverted, and their heart is a device of evil. That's how you know somebody is a child of Satan. They will allow themselves, their heart, their mind, their spirit, their soul, their body to be used as a device of evil. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. All right. I appreciate everybody hitting that like button, hitting that share button. I appreciate you. All right. This is how you uproot all seeds of negativity. You don't believe in those things. You rebuke those things. You redirect those things. You reverse those things. You return to sender with fiery embers. Woof, more fire. Fire. You return with more fire. All that evil, all that negativity, you return it. You return all those evil eyes. You return all those evil replies. All the evil words, all the negativity, you return that to them because you don't deserve it. It's not yours, right? And what they say is not going to prosper in any way. When something prospers, it goes forth and it bears fruit. What they say is not going to bear any fruit in your life as long as you continue to uproot those seeds. That is why you have to be a prayer warrior in these last days and times, all right? People are tired of hiding. They're tired of being good. They're tired of seeing good. People are tired of you being a good person. People are tired of seeing you do good. They're tired of seeing you succeed. They're tired of seeing you come back. They're tired of their witchcraft, their games, their evil not working. You have to continuously pray that they don't work. The only reason why they're not working is because you're praying and you're asking God and you're not believing. You're believing God over what they say. always believe in God over what these negatives have to say. They may tell you that your world is coming to an end. They may tell you that you're not going to succeed. They may tell you that it's not going to work out for you here. They may tell you that they're about to get rid of you. They may tell you they don't want you. They may tell you that you and your boo is about to break up. They may tell you that your love isn't real. They may tell you that so-and-so doesn't love you. You know that person hates you. I saw them doing this, that, and the other. I saw them going out behind your back. I saw that your so-and-so said this about you. They come to sow discord. They come to split you up. They come to separate. They come to kill, steal, and destroy. So what you have to do is use your discernment. You have to ask God to show you who's real, who's fake. You have to continuously believe in God and not believe in everything that someone says to you. Don't believe everything that comes out of somebody's mouth. Don't believe everything that someone has to say, especially if they're negative. I understand this person may have a position of authority. I understand this person may have known this person before you started dating them. I understand this person may be from a new area that you just got to. God just sent you there, and here come all these people. You, man, it ain't nothing out here. It ain't nothing out here. You ain't gonna become nothing out here. It ain't nothing for you out here. That ain't nothing for you out here. You gonna be just like us. You ain't gonna be able to become nothing. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, be nothing, have nothing. You gonna be just like us. What makes you any different? Now you just like us. You ain't better than us. You out here with us now. Don't believe those people. Don't believe the hype. When people come into your life with negative things that are the opposite of what you think, what you say to yourself, and what you believe, they're trying to sow seeds of negativity. Don't believe it for 1 second. The second you believe it, the second you make that real for yourself and you take on their evil they're trying to spread and share with you. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. Uproot all evil seeds in your life so that way they bear no fruit. I'll see you in the next video. This has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out. Whatever positive scenario you create for yourself in your mind is what you will experience in due time. Peace, love, and light.